It took a rebrand and 3 idiots creating a terrible product for children to get me back into YouTube, but at least we got a sick Mascot horror game out of it thanks to 12th Hour. But now that I'm out of hibernation, I should probably introduce myself. Hi, my name's Hannah, or Angrily Ooze. I like to make video essays about games and media I consume. Today's a little different. Before we get into the game, I would like to talk about everything surrounding it first. If you've been hiding in a medieval graveyard, you know, before Wi-Fi and YouTube existed, you might be lucky enough to not be aware of KSI's new song. Honestly, I don't think I can really dunk on it more than the comment section.
I have had an addiction of breathing ever since I was alive. This song made me quit my addiction. Thanks a lot, KSI.
From the screen to the ring to the bin to the king. Where's my crowd? Wait, no, seriously, where did the crowd go?
0% drugs, 0% nudity, 0% profanity.
400 milligrams of electrolytes! Fire, fire, yelling! 100, fire, fire!
In short, I feel like KSI is just male Katy Perry at this point. The music feels bland, emotionless, and just stuck in the early 2010s. But at least there's no faux feminism, so good job, KSI. Pat pat. We'll get a little more into the thick of it later. Someone who made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment, a bloke who really did not understand Squid Game when making it in real life, and KSI, because honestly I can't insult him more than just name dropping him, decided to team up to create a snack product. Or at least over here it's viewed as a snack and not an actual lunchtime meal, even though it's called Lunchy, but you know, weird, but sure. Other than their audience demographics crossing over so much, if you made a Venn diagram it would be a circle. This crossover would have made no sense. But either way, people have spoken enough about how it's not nutritious because, in all fairness, no product like this ever really would be since it's just processed shit. But this all-important product known as Lunchy is the reason why we're here today, so prepare yourselves for the ultimate cooking mascot horror, Lunchy.
I'm in my prime, but this ain't even Final Four. Laying on me down.
Before we get into Lunchy, I do just want to sort of take a second just to ask if you could just please like the video and subscribe. It would really help a heck of a lot, especially because I'm a small YouTuber. Okay, cool, let's continue. You begin in the after hours of the Lunchy factory. You're starving, and the only thing that will satiate your hunger is a freshly packaged Lunchy meal. With non-processed cheese, a treatable, mystery meat, and of course, peak energy. This will be the only thing to save you from literal starvation. For a shitpost, this is genuinely creepy. First of all, it's time to get your real cheese, because I guess real cheese is a wild concept to Americans? Like, if you're American, please tell me if this is a legit selling point, because it just seems really weird to focus on. I know your laws on food and stuff are a bit different compared to, you know, land of the British people, but it's just a bit weird. Grabbing the block of cheese, which I'm gonna be honest, I had a little bit too much fun messing around with. I really need to point out the package design for Lunchy. I personally love the description on the back. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues to 20 meter. Oh, also I forgot to mention, if you actually scan the QR code, which I would suggest you do, it'll just link you straight over to the dev's YouTube channel so you can nicely subscribe. This is not a suggestion. We support indie devs in this household. You can't say no. Next, it's prime time to grab your peak energy. And again, I really just need to point out how brilliant this poster is. I really like the design of pretty much everything in this game. Again, it's just a meme, but it's a well-designed meme. And I really love the peak energy mascot. He is perfect. Like, I need a plushie, I need everything of him. I need a 3D print of him on my desk that will just stare into my soul whenever I'm editing videos. You sneak into the Costco warehouse rooms, I guess. I'm also really amazed that nobody's turned Costco into a backrooms game yet. But maybe I'm the weirdo for, you know, having recurring nightmares about running around a zombie-infested Costco that is just in the shape of a maze. No one else had that? Okay. Oh yeah, so anyways, Lunchy. You stumble over a whole crate of peak energy, and since there's not a way back, the only way out is through. I really just have to point out probably the most egregious jump scare that I've ever had in any game recently. The metal pipe sound effect meme. that got played because something fell over and I shit all of the bricks. I shit so many bricks that you built the whole warehouse and turned it into a Lunchy factory. It was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. This, however, is when you see him, the peak energy boy himself. And again, I really like the design. I need more of this. This is the good shit. This is not the good shit. Thanks for coming to my TED talk. So you have to stack up some of the peak energy crates in order to actually, you know, grab the energy. So you use the energy to get the energy. Makes perfect sense, right? So you run back, deposit it back into the whole Lunchy box, and with only one ingredient left, it's time to grab the feastable. I mean treatable. Yep, definitely treatable. Not a Freudian slip there at all. It's time to get a bit of a sugar rush and the keycard to discover the final mascot. And I gotta say, I'm really glad that not only can I reload the game, but I'm faster than this mascot because your boy kinda glitched out over here. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. I just lost the keycard and had to reload the game. I was not having a good time. The torch didn't want to work. I couldn't move. I was a bit scared. Reloaded the game and oh look, it's on the floor now. I had to run around the office like 3 times. It was scary. But alas, you steal this lovely little keycard and are able to finally access the executive office. This is where I don't know what I did. Again, I like breaking games, even though it seems to not even be intentional. It just kind of happens when I'm existing around a video game. They just decide they can't function around me anymore. So yeah, this animation's kind of weird. I don't actually know how much of it I can actually really show. I might have to censor it, so yeah, that was pretty cool. So anyways, we're finally able to grab our treatable, and we're able to take this lovely prize possession away. And then suddenly, my fucking potatoes are done, apparently. Anyway, so suddenly, my boy is there again. No, not the peak boy, the treatable boy. And he's really just treating us to a lot of jump scares, honestly. Bro is a bit scary, bit ominous, bit creepy, you know? But if you are able to run away from everything, just like I did, out of pure fear, to be quite honest, because honestly, I don't do well in horror games, the irony being that I love horror games, we're finally able to deposit the final ingredients. And there you finally have it. Your Lunchy product. So you can inspect it like a Skyrim character and then finally consume it. And for some reason you also decide to, you know, eat the plastic packaging, which I really would not advise doing, so of course you pass out from doing that and you look up to see the final cutscene. Yeah, I'm eating it. Plastic as well.
LOL, we're just kidding. Get up, it's a joke.
Instead of buying a Lunchy, you can buy the game we just checked out on Steam.
This is actually the devs' first game, so as always, go support them. Their links and stuff are always in the description, as per usual, and I would highly recommend checking out this game for yourself, because I feel like explaining it is not quite the same as playing it. In all seriousness though, this game is genuinely really fun. I liked the whole atmosphere and the humour behind it all. The only thing I would really suggest would maybe in future projects change how you pick up objects, as I found quite a lot of the time I would actually need to crouch if I dropped something onto the ground, and even my knees in games don't like to bend. I'm so old. And to the developer, if you're somehow seeing this, would I maybe be able to steal a copy of the little peak energy drink boy for research purposes, and not so I can 3D print him and have him sitting on my desk staring at me all day, every day, please? That would be lovely. Or if you actually just sold 3D prints, I genuinely need one. I'm not joking. I need one. Honestly, it's just a really fun game, poking fun at a funnier product. And I really can't stress the salt count is really concerning. Eat a Lunchy would really raise my blood pressure more than the jump scares in this game. I can't stress it enough. Just do not consume it. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. What did you think of the game? Are you looking forward to 12 Hours future games? Let me know in the comments. Today's Twitter shout out goes to @FrancisFade for guessing the game in my tweets. If you want to be in a shout out in the next video, please go follow me on Twitter and guess what my next video is going to be. Here's your hint for the next one.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? You are the Matrix. Everything comes from you. You can't escape from yourself.
If you enjoy content like this, consider watching another one, since that would really help supporting my channel and appease the YouTube messiah. I mean the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of my future content. And if you would like me to make a video about a specific game, or maybe even a film, let me know down in the comment section so I can add it to my list. Take care, and maybe I'll see you next time. Bye!
I'm in my prime, but this ain't even Final Four. They know me down, but still my feet ain't on the floor. I went from living room straight up to sold out doors. Life's fire, but trust I'm ready for the war. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the key. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always.